Hello everyone and welcome to a new series here near the end of Spooky Month. This is Faith. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and if you're not aware of the Faith games or chapters, then I personally think you've been missing out. This is a very, very interesting little gaming experience. Courtesy of New Blood Interactive and Airdorf Games, who for itself. If you like things like Poltergeist and like Americana, superstitious horror stuff, this is going to be for you.
September 21st, 1987. It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house. I have to finish what I started. What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
And there you go. What we are about to do has not been approved by the Vatican. That should already raise some alarms here. And what should not raise some alarms is these truly stellar graphics with our wobbly little head bobbling back and forth. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Pressing the escape key or start button is a good place to start. Hello, little dear friend. We have our little cross here. We can hold up. Invoke the power of God to protect us. You can already feel there's a very foreboding atmosphere to this place. Woo! And it begins. Okay. The creatures arrive already. No, not the deer. You leave that deer alone, you son of a bitch. I like that. You suffer. You suffer, boyo.
It's locked.
Well, that's great. It's locked. Like how just trying to get to the house, we're already getting attacked by stuff. That's great. I have to say, I'm so excited. I've been wanting to play these games ever since I first saw people playing them a couple years ago on YouTube. But I wanted to wait until Chapter 3 was out, so... Oh! You son of a...
Mortis.
He ambushed me from the corner. How was I supposed to react in time? I wanted to wait until all 3 chapters were out so I could play the whole thing in one series. And now we got. So you can see the rotoscoped animation is so weird and creepy and cool. And yeah, Mortis is probably something we're going to be hearing a lot. Go ahead, pick up the note. We have to be quicker on the draw with the power of God. I don't want to get got by the rake. Do 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 do. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Father! Yeah, run. Run from the priestly father. And the father of man, God! Well, I heard something about Jesus and call me Willie, please, I think?
It's locked.
Alright, so that's locked. The question is, where do we go to acquire a key? Go, little dear friend. Father! Father! Listen, don't you cry to me about Father. Don't you cry to me about Father. You're the one who's trying to rip me to shreds, buddy. Suffer! He is a freaky dude, let me tell you. Don't you even try it. Do I have some way? I guess I don't, to read tombstones, so I was hoping I would. Oh! Oh! We had to exorcise a ghostie, okay. Mr. Martin, it has taken longer than expected registering the markers on your property as a historical cemetery. Our office has had difficulty identifying who was buried there. The inscriptions on the gravestones are written in a language that we cannot identify. I've sent the gravestone rubbings to some of my peers at the University of Connecticut. I will reach out to you when I get a response from them. All the best, Darrell Henderson, State of Connecticut Historical Society. That's concerning. So the whole idea of this is that this girl, the daughter of Mr. Martin, I believe, has been possessed, or was possessed when we came to investigate a year ago. And now, my inclination is to think that this is perhaps due to the fact that the house is built on property that's some sort of ancient cemetery with a language that we can't even understand. Which is, you know, it's good. It's great, actually. It's exactly what we like to see. That's not a key, though. I'm waiting for the rake to try and jump us again. There it is. Ooh, he was fast that time. Holy. You know nothing. I think I know a lot, bud. I wonder if he's getting more aggressive because I'm approaching what I need to find. No, nope, not this time, bud. Oh, we actually just went in a circle. Okay, what about this cross? Can I exercise this? No. Interesting, okay. Whoa! Hello! Hello, little shadow children. Where were you scampering off to? Ooh, that gave me chills, actually. This is what's so interesting about this game. Is like... Oh, hello. Even though it's so simplistic in its graphics, it's still so creepy. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off of Snake Meadow Hill Road. Did I say Snake? Snake Meadow Hill Road. There's almost no driveway. Trees jut out in the middle of a gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Ulrid seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Aldred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present made it difficult to proceed with elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the layperson. Eee. That's concerning. Oh. It's very quiet in here. Oh, I saw you out there. Oh, don't you even try it, you son of a bitch. Again, it makes me jump every time. And like, I knew something was gonna happen there as well, because we saw him in the window. Oh my lord. What a creep. I wish I had... Worship you? Oh, no, sir, please. I am not a simp. I will not worship your pasty flesh. Not in a million years. Now we should be getting back to the house here at some point. What the... What is that? Bob, the kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problems occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. Uh-huh. Where is Bob, then? Where is Mr. Martin? And those two shadowy children, are the twins dead? Is that the takeaway here? Was that their spirits? Is this the bones of a deer? Maybe. That was a very dramatic note. You came from the wrong side, my guy. Nope. I see. Okay. I need to be facing him is the lesson I have learned here. I can't just hold up the cross. Understood. I'm assuming we're starting back at the beginning. Oh no, we're here. We actually got a checkpoint. Sick. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit and we're gonna get caught back up to where we just were, so be right back. Oh, what is this? Hold on. We found water. Possessed water, it would seem. I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults. They told me they got lost while hiking. I pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing just didn't feel right. I think I should go dig up Bob's rifle out of storage. Okay, so this is the wife still. Bob's still not here. His gun is in storage. Concerning. Very concerning. Well, corruption, thou art my father. Nope, not today. Listen. Oh, yeah? Yeah, chaos reigns, huh? Huh. I mean, I was gonna say this is clearly arranged in the shape of a pentagram. I figured I would have to exercise it, but no, apparently Satan just decided to give us a little bit of a telegram. Every time I get near the edges of these screens, I get very tense. Oh well, okay. Again, you came at me from the wrong angle that time there, buddy boo. Oh! He dropped a paper? What? Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your care and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davies have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Gifford. So, this, I believe, is a hint as to the nature of our pasty friend who is Michael Davies. And I believe Father Garcia is another priest, not our priest, who was involved in things that are going on here. I think that's at the start of the second chapter, and this is the setup for that. My memory of these games is vague, which is why we haven't just found success. Okay, we saw that. But this is progress. This is absolutely progress. Okay, there's the shed. So I need to get back to the house is the issue. If we keep moving north, we should hopefully hit it. With any luck. Maybe, possibly. So I'm trying to figure out if the layout of the trees is supposed to be hinting me in a particular direction, and I can't quite tell. Oh, hello. This is new. What do we have here? Public lecture by Carl James Osborne, Connecticut's historical connections to witchcraft, Satanism, and the beast system. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Okay. Like, witchcraft, Satanism, cool. The beast system? Can't say I've ever heard of the beast system before. That's interesting. I mean, you know, like 666, the number of the beast, etc., etc. Like, I get what that's saying. It's just I've never heard of the beast system specifically before. Okay, here's that well. Oh! Okay, cool. The answer is just exercise everything. You're invited. Come celebrate Nate and Jason's 6th birthday, Saturday, May 3rd, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Directions: turn right at 1338 Snake Meadow Hill Road and go straight past the well. Okay, straight past the well. Well, there you go. Also, that is an extremely distressing clown there. Like, extremely distressing. That clown needs some, like, major whitening work done. Otherwise, he's not... Oh, there goes the kids again. Not going to impress anyone with those pearly whites as they're stained approximately yellow of apple juice. I saw you drifting around in there. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, the music in here is very nostalgic. It reminds me of, you know, it strikes very much of the Lavender Tower in Pokemon Red and Blue. Oh, I guess it's just done. Okay. I was kind of jamming. As well as, like, the Bellsprout Tower and the Ash Tower and stuff like that in Gold and Silver. It definitely reminds me of that theme. Very cool. Very cool. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. Yeah, that's not great. So why is there purple in this? Aha! Ah, yes. I guess that's why. There's got to be some significance to the fact that the painting is actually colored like purple, which is the color of what seems to be spirits. Can I exercise the coat rack? No, apparently not. Very well. Oh. Be gone? Be gone, please. That's distressing. That's not good at all. It is a pleasing color palette in here, though. I like the orange and black. So they said Amy would be in the basement. Oh, I see you up there in the window. Don't think you can hide from me. Come here! Show yourself! Yeah, having a little bit of a giggle there, mate. Jeez. He did a little jig off screen. Jaunty fellow. But yeah, so... Oh, wow. I can hit that from all the way over here? Jeez. Yeah, clearly we're going to have to go downstairs, but... Nate drew this, huh? Why did we put this up on the fridge? That seems like a terrible idea. Also, that doesn't look like Nate. That looks like some sort of cultist and then Satan or something. So, like, was Nate having dreams of cultists, or did he meet cultists or something? Many concerning questions. Okay. Well, since, again, it's clear that the basement is where the game wants me to go, I want to go everywhere else first. That's blood. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh boy. Okay. Well, this is gonna get interesting, isn't it? Like, we have a nice exercise bike, some dumbbells. People were clearly into working out. Good on them. Oh boy. Okay. Bunch of kids' toys. Map of the world. Couple of beds. There's like an etch sketch and one of these, like, I don't remember what these things were. Walker things. Some action figures. One of the little telephone guys. It's funny, I actually recognize a lot of this stuff. I think this is a Super Nintendo here. Simon Says. Yeah. Wow. That just all popped directly into my mind without any prompting. And none of it needs to be exercised, apparently. Nice. You look like you could be of some concern, though, Mr. Voodoo Doll. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird-looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. It don't mean any harm, but I'm gonna ask you to rethink your wording there, ma'am, and potentially your thought process about it. A little backwards, a little bit. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead. Or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic. Interesting. So the husband's in the military, presumably stationed in the Middle East, or at least that's what the wife is assuming, and found this, like, voodoo doll? Why would he send that over? Did he just think that Amy would find it interesting? Or is this like a multiple levels of familial possession here? That is the question. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me, like when I first met her downstairs. How did she get up here? We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came. So I raised my crucifix and began the rite again. Okay. Yeah, the complete silence in here, a little drip of water, is getting a mite distressing, I'm not going to lie. Oh, possessed ducky. That duck was possessed. I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed, distorted, slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival funhouse. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her to the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stops working throughout the day, and now I can't seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob comes home tomorrow. I don't think Bob's coming home, either because he died in the war or because someone's going to get him along the way, one or the other. Oh. Okay, I figured there would be a door there, but I guess the fact that there was a solid wall, not a cutout, kind of gives it away. Okay, so do we go behind door number 1 with the blood, or do we venture all the way downstairs to the basement? I mean, I guess we're right here, so have at thee? Oh. Perhaps not have at thee. Okay. I guess we're being forced to get our cardio in. Taking the stairs down. Very nice. I respect the hustle game. All right. Let's see what's at the bottom of stairs number 1. More blood. That's always a good sign. Whenever you have basements in anything like this, I'm reminded of... Oh, what is it? The Conjuring, I think it is. If I'm right, and it is The Conjuring, and you've seen The Conjuring, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about when the investigator goes into the basement, and then there's the body doing the things. Pretty terrifying, and I don't get scared easily, but that freaked me out. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked, what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary? The area we are working in has a lot of folks who practice Kimbamba. Or Kimbamba, maybe? It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is San La Muerte, or Saint Death. Yesterday we talked to a boy about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said, no, but I have prayed to San La Muerte. That means you've prayed. Right? Well, I guess if you're talking to a Catholic missionary, like, if they ask you if you've prayed, I guess the implication is pretty heavy that they're asking if you've prayed to God, so fair enough. He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figures of San La Muerte, and the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. We told him he could pray to God, and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months. Leighton. Leighton, huh? Who is Leighton? In your letter, you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. I'm wondering if this is like a classmate or something who joined the church or was part of the church and is now on a missionary trip. Because this doesn't quite write like I would expect like a fully fledged man of the cloth to write, you know? Yee. Okay. Again, the complete lack of any sort of ambiance, man. One of you is going to come to life. Or be exercisable or something. No? Maybe the sewing machine? Oh, boy. Nope. All right. It's just a room full of ghost mannequins. It's fine. Oh. Well, that's no good. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceeding of the rite for long. Mrs. Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off of the fear. Father Allred asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs and into the kitchen. So this must be us, right? Because Father Allred is like our superior, and then we're here as an assistant or something like that. Amy was screaming, "Mother, Mother," the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement, so I went down to check on things. I found Father Allred lying on his back, unconscious, with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You know, everything's good. It's fine. Nope. No, Thank you! Everything has moved. Alright, let's see. Come on, come get me. Okay, yeah, I actually avoided something that was supposed to happen. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hi there! Sleep paralysis demon. What do you mean she is here? Why did I wind up in bed? I don't like that. What? I saw that. Oh, what? Ooh, mommy, no. Whoa, okay. Interesting. Oh, God. Nope. Okay. Do I need to do this in every room? Or is she just attacking me over and over until I figure out what it is I need to do? Look for the red marks. Look for the red marks. Yep. Don't do it. You get out. Jeez, man. Because that door is still locked. Get out. You get out. Maybe I have to get back to the basement. Oh, no. No, you do not. She's got to attack me down here, right? Oh, God, right behind me. Your eyes.
I heard a door open upstairs.
Oh. Okay. I guess we just needed to exercise her enough times. Jeez. I'm assuming if you don't get her fast enough, she kills you. Presumably. There was one time where it felt like it went for a long time. I didn't quite get it, but... I mean, I still succeeded, so... Yeah, this doesn't look good. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior, father, when I confronted her, she managed to cut the power to the house and her own parents with their own. I have to go back to that house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there, waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you. And I'm sorry. John. So John is us. The question is, why is this note in the house? Right? Like, I'm assuming the demon is just trying to mess with us. Whoa. Okay. You know, that's a great sign. Hey, Amy.
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty?
Almost
I
assuredly
have to
not.
finish what I started. She's my priest.
That's what you say, bud. Be gone! There's no way it's gonna be this easy. Whoa, what the? Be gone? I'm guessing I just have to avoid this thing. It seems like I can't affect it. Right? No. Yes, we just have to deal enough damage to her, it seems. Whoa, boy. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, we're doing this? Okay. Whoa! Oh! Mortis. Okay, we start from right here. That's fine. I wasn't expecting her to pull the old switcheroo on me. Jeez. What? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. So maybe rather than trying to stun her out of it by hitting her, I need to move? That does seem to work. Okay. No, you don't. Oh! This is a cool little fight, actually. Don't you do it. She's getting faster, man. But so am I! Didn't you know this priest lifts? Oh! Oh! Okay. Whew! That was a... Whoa! Not good! Very not good! Okay, okay, okay. Whoa! Don't get hit by that. Oh! That.
Mortis.
So fast! Mortis. Fortunately, the checkpoints are very generous. Jeez. Okay, so it seems like trying to hit her here is just a futile gesture. So I'm guessing maybe we just need to let her tire herself out. Yeah, again, don't get hit by that. Oh!
Mortis.
I did the thing where you look at the danger, and because you're trying to focus on it, you move towards it, even though your brain is saying to move away from it. Unfortunate. Alright. Don't you do it, Amy. Amy, behave yourself. Amy, I've got a big old pair of industrial-sized tweezers. We can pluck that hand right out of your face, I promise. Oh, God. It's tough to avoid that, man. Need to have like a Mortis counter. Oh. No, brain, please. Like, you can tell which way she's gonna move because she follows the pentagram, and yet my brain is still like, where's she go? Can I hit her while this is happening? Oh, I can. Okay. You just don't want to get hit by the runes, presumably. Whoa!
Mortis.
I got hit by the runes, presumably. This is way tougher than you would expect. I'm actively getting worse.
Mortis.
There we go. Oh, I disagree with that one, game. No. Oh, I almost did the thing. I almost ran. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Mortis.
She did a fourth move that time. No, I was not prepared. But
Mortis.
So it would appear if any part of her model touches you in any way, even if it seems like realistically she missed you, you just insta-die. Good to know. It will encourage me to be far more careful than I've been. Yeah, there she goes. Okay. Whoa! No. You can't do that. You can't start throwing new attacks into the mix. Oh? Are you fighting it, Amy? Don't you do it. She said yeet! Okay. Fair enough. Whew, that was, like, actually difficult, man. So why does this guy have a little face? Weird. Like, holy smokes, dude. Question now, where did she go? Assuming I still can't do anything with this. Maybe we have to, like, go outside and follow her into the woods? Maybe she went out into the woods? Possibly, maybe? Kill her. And there is a gun. I don't think I want to do that, though. Like, I'm going to say the text written backwards in blood on the floor of the cursed, possessed house. Why is that doll down here now? That's not a good sign. But yeah, I feel like that is text that cannot, I repeat, cannot be trusted. And should most certainly not be listened to. So there's got to be something else that I can do. Does this trigger anything now? No, okay. Okay. Doll is gone. Good. I'm glad that that's just following me around now. That's fine. There's nothing to be concerned about with that at all. Nope. Not in the slightest. Okay. I'm assuming this door is still locked, right? Yes, indeed. And I unfortunately cannot just will it open via the power of God, as cool as that would be. You still have a ghosty goo here? Not anymore. The music is different. You can actually see the window up there is broken now.
A gun with one bullet.
Oh, I just have this now. Okay. A gun with one bullet. I'm assuming this fires on A. I don't want to find out because it's one bullet. Yeah, you can't actually see it in the mirror. That's fun. Yeah, I don't want to shoot Amy. I think that's the bad play. I guess the issue now, though, is, like, if I needed to exorcise her, I can't, because I can't use my cross, presumably, until I try to get rid of the gun. Let's see. Okay, hold up. Okay. Now, does the gun come back? It does. Okay, cool. So we can actually try
A
this.
gun with 1 bullet.
We can actually try this. Awesome. So, what else could we do with this? There's got to be something else we can do with this. I mean, we could probably use it to defend ourselves from Michael. Can we shoot this? Oh? Well, that's interesting.
A gun with 1 bullet.
Gun is just magically back. Like in my head, it was like this would make sense if shooting a mirror with a gun would break it, but like I didn't expect this. I did not actually expect this to be a thing. Also, it's a really resilient mirror. We've shot it twice with what appears to be some sort of rifle.
A gun with 1 bullet.
Or like a shotgun that fires slugs or something. Whoa, okay, what the fuck? No, thank you? Is this like the thing that's possessing the house now? Is that what this is? Is this some sort of horrifying spirit from the cemetery? Oh god, don't. Oh, you're getting faster too. Whoa, no. Okay. Oh, the bones back here. What in the goddamn? October 23rd, 1986. Dear Dr. McGlassahan. Or McGlasson? It has been 30 days since the beginning of my treatment here at Yale Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Spinell, who's been so patient with me, has helped me understand my afflictions and has helped me find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spinell's help, I have come to accept what really happened in September at the Martin family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of any supernatural phenomena, but rather the desperate actions of a young girl driven to violence by her dogmatic parents and old church rituals that are thought to drive out evil. This is us. I'm happy to report that since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased and I now enjoy peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progress since first coming here, I respectfully request my release from Yale Psychiatric Institute, contingent upon follow-up appointments with Dr. Spinell in the future. Sincerely, John Ward. So they tried to tell our boy that he was crazy. Meanwhile, there's some real shit happening. What in the world? Okay. Just cool little bit of hidden lore, I guess. Still says to kill her. Don't really want to do that.
A gun with 1 bullet.
I will take this for self-defense, but... like... I'm assuming we need to try to find her, but again, like, I don't want to do that with the gun. Where would she have run off to? The road, maybe? And I mean, if it comes down to it, I can always just fire the gun off in a random direction to expend it. Oh, here's my car. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, shit!
say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon Him, therefore will He deliver me. I shall call upon Him and He will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me.
Yeah?
I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
Have faith that you did the right thing indeed. Ending 5 of 5 when faith endures. There's 5 endings? What? Police animal experts investigate chupacabra remains found near Sterling. Sterling PD is enlisting the help of local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of an animal, which some residents are calling a chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by a motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say they initially investigated the gruesome scene because the motorist who discovered the remains had told them they appeared to be of a person. After arriving at the scene, police concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. Interesting. Interesting. So, if this is true, and they found Michael, who I believe is a human, or was a human, that got possessed, that confirms that we're not crazy. That John Ward is actually sane and facing demons. That's very interesting. Okay. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what exactly we're dealing with here, said a Sterling police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or a coyote. If it's a mountain lion or exotic pet that escaped from its owners, or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal had been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffered from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. Very interesting. Notice how they toss that little mention of children in there. Oh. New background unlocked, new effect unlocked, and new chapter mode unlocked. Cool. All right. I guess we did it. I'm curious about these other endings, though. Okay, so hold up. Begin. Chapter 1. I've got 18 of 20 notes. Load most recent save. Start over with new save. Okay, I can actually load from here. Interesting. So, I mean, what other endings would there be? With one bullet. I'm assuming that there's one where we can find Amy. And then maybe shoot her? Is it this way, maybe? Because we went down before. Oh, yeah, look, this is the graveyard, but it's, like, more overgrown suddenly. Oh, yeah, here she is. Can I exorcise her? Note the music stopped as soon as we got rid of the gun. What? Seriously? What? That's interesting. I can't exorcise her. Okay. Curious. Very curious. Because, like, there's no mention made of Amy in that previous ending we got, the 5 out of 5, which I'm assuming is the quote-unquote best ending, maybe? I mean, that's a complete assumption. Let's try it. We're going to get the gun. We're going to try shooting her. We're going to see what happens.
A gun with 1 bullet.
Well.
A gun with 1 bullet.
Okay. So let's see what happens here now. Because again, obviously this is not the good ending. When we're being told to kill her with the gun that mysteriously showed up with 1 bullet that wasn't there before. Like, not suspicious at all. Alright, Amy. Come here and take your lumps. I guess that's that. That seems not great. That seems not great at all. Also, are we just going to get jumped by Michael now? Because we don't have the gun? Like, we're just going to get got? One way to find out, I guess. No music. No nothing. Just the silent weight of our deeds. There's so many paths I could go. I wonder if these all lead to different endings. What, we just bounce? That's it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Interesting. Game over, ending 1 of 5, murderer. Okay. Police arrest man accused of murdering missing girl. A New York man is in custody after he confessed to the murder of a Sterling girl who had been missing. John Ward of Palmyra was pulled over at Snake Meadow Hill Road last night after a state trooper reported hearing a gunshot. The officer thought it might be poachers. The officer said Ward was acting nervous and suspicious after being pulled over. When questioned, Ward reportedly said, "I've killed her." According to the police report, the officer called for backup after Ward became increasingly upset, saying repeatedly that there was a demon inside her. Ward was taken to Sterling Police Headquarters for further questioning. Ward then confessed to authorities that he shot and killed Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl who had been missing for 9 days after escaping from a mental institution. Interesting. So Amy was also in a or I guess we were in a mental institution a month ago, or some amount of time ago. We don't actually know. She was in a mental hospital until 9 days prior. After a brief search, police located Amy's body in the woods near the now abandoned Martin home. In addition to receiving a gunshot wound to the stomach, Amy showed injuries suggesting she had been thrown out of the second-story window of the house. An officer who helped recover the body told reporters that Amy's face had been mutilated in a very brutal manner. Ward was found dressed as a priest when he was pulled over. It is suspected that he impersonated a priest to gain his victim's trust after Catholic authorities in Rome confirmed that Ward was not an ordained minister. The rest of the article is missing. Really? I mean, this very much feels like we're not actually a murderer. Because everything about what happened to Amy up here is still very much indicative of what happened to her while possessed, right? Her face was mutilated. The demon threw her from the second story window, all that type of stuff. We shot her there, obviously. Would have been in a mental institution if she was possessed and freaking out, right? And I could definitely see the Catholic Church being like, no, that's no minister of ours. Nope, just wiping their hands of it. Because this was not an approved action by the Vatican. We came here as a rebel on our own. So why would they go to bat for us? They would have no reason to. Yeah, I think this definitely all did happen. I do not think for a second that John is crazy. I think this is real. At least that's my interpretation of it. God, what a blast this has been. Oh, chapter 1 of Faith is done. I know there's 3 other endings, but I'm unfortunately out of time for this episode, so I can't go and hunt them. If you guys want to let me know in the comments what those endings are, that would be great. I would love to hear that. I'm definitely going to condense this down into a single episode. I know chapter 2 is way longer than chapter 1, and from what I've seen on Twitter of Erdorf talking about it, chapter 3 is far longer than chapter 2. So those are probably going to have multiple episodes, but this one I think I can condense down into one. So this has been a blast, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm definitely planning on playing the rest of this. I think it's a nice little change of pace, and I'm very excited to finally be playing it myself. I haven't seen anything about Chapter 3. That's going to be 100% blind for me. I can't wait to get to it. So let me know what you think. Thank you all so much for watching. I do very much appreciate it. If you know someone that you think would enjoy this series or any of my other content, if you could shoot them a link, that would just be swell. And if you know someone that you think would like the channel as a whole, ask them to subscribe. It's a little bit of an ask at this point, but I would really love in the next few months before the start of the new year to be able to push through and get to 2K subs. And unfortunately, all the effort in the world for me only amounts to so much if the algorithm doesn't kick in. So, as always, I will lean on you guys to help me out. If we can make that happen, that'd be a big dream come true. So, consider it if you would. With all of that said, though, I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Bye now.